Okay, so that's it. Those are...
Do it again.
Hi everybody, and welcome back to Live It Well Nutrition. Today we are celebrating our anniversary, our 5th year anniversary, and I decided to drag my husband Ian out here on camera with me and answer a few questions about marriage and kids and stuff with you guys. So let's get started. What is your favorite activity that we do together?
Go to the beach.
Nice. Mine would be between the forest walks that we do or maybe cooking, like when we're all cooking together. What is your favorite memory of us?
Maybe friends.
Oh, that's a good one. I'd say 13th Street apartment. That's where we first met. I was living on 13th Street in North Vancouver, and I had this like really old apartment that was like really big, and we just had a lot of good memories there. What surprised you most about having kids? Well, kid. Second one's on the way.
What surprised me more about having a kid?
Yeah, what was like the most...
How quick you learn how to raise a kid or just keep the kid alive.
Yeah, that's true. What surprised me most about having Diego, I guess how much like he needs you. Like sometimes he needs you and nobody else can fix that. He just needs Ian, or sometimes he just needs me and it's like nobody else, not even Ian, nobody can like be there for him in that moment. It's just that person who he needs. Okay, name 2 things that I do well.
You're a really good mom. And you do all the house stuff and of course the nutrition stuff and the cooking and
okay, so I think 2 things that you do really well. Cooking. He's a way better cook than I am. He does a lot of the cooking and he's like this spice master. And being like adventurous with Diego. Ian is like really in there and engaging with him in like the bro kind of relationship, like let's wrestle kind of way. And like you can tell you're his guy. He just wants to be Ian. Like if Ian's working with tools or fixing a tire, like Diego is right up in there with you and like copies everything you do. It's adorable. What's one thing that I don't do well that you wish that I did better? I like how he's pretending like it's hard to think about it. You're like, which one?
It's a trap. Something that you can do better. I don't know, I'll have to get back to that.
I can say, I think like you would love it if I were like a better planner and like take things one step at a time, like walk before you run kind of thing. He's always like, break it down. Okay, section 1A, section 1B, and I'm just like really impatient, and so I'm sure that you would love for me to like break things down. One thing that I would like for you to be better at, I'm totally cutting this out. Okay, what are your favorite qualities in me?
Loyalty.
I am very loyal.
That's my favorite quality.
I would say your constant positivity. In any scenario, even if it's something really challenging or really difficult, like he sees the positive, and then your next move is always to be like, okay, how can we get through this? How can we do it? Okay, 2 more questions. What advice would you give to newlyweds?
To think of what decisions they are making at all times. Right now it doesn't really matter, but 2, 3, 4 years, every small decision will steer your relationship and your lifestyle to something. So make sure that every small decision steers you to where you want to be.
That's really good. I would say have those little celebrations, and things that don't seem like a big deal in the moment are going to be the best memories. Like one of my favorite memories, I love Christmas time, love it. And you had to be away for Christmas one time, and I was so sad that we weren't going to have like a tree and a celebration. And so one year we like, well, you were going to be away, so you came home and you brought a Christmas tree like 2 days before Christmas. It was awesome, and it was just this thing that you found on the side of the road, but like that was really cool, and we got to celebrate Christmas. And it doesn't have to be so elaborate, it just had to be special to us. Another year we were renovating our home, and we like tied Christmas lights around one of the columns, yeah. And so we just like strung it around in a spiral, and that was like our Christmas tree for the year. But it was so special. We had like this slat of wood that we made a table, and we had people over and wine, and like that was so great. And it was in a construction zone. Like that was our house. It was awesome. And so just treasure those little moments. It'll be fine. Okay, last question. To people, what advice would you give to people expecting their first child?
To hire you. But
yes, hire me. I'm a great nutritionist.
She is. I would say do a lot of research and ask yourself, back to those decisions, what kind of decisions you want to make and what kind of parent you want to be, and how can you achieve that. Because when you have the kid, you can still do it, but then your life is rolling faster, and you don't have that time to pause and look for information.
That's true. Sometimes people think that ignorance is bliss, like that saying, ignorance is bliss. But I really think that you'll be a more confident mom or parent if you feel like you're confident in the decisions that you're making, because you'll hear advice left, right, and center. But in order for you to feel convicted in the decisions that you're making as your child's parent, because that's different for everybody, I think that if you do the research and you know what you want and the kind of parent who you want to be, in those moments, that's when you feel good. So knowing why you're saying no, knowing why your kid is crying, and that in the long run it's gonna be better for your child, then it will hurt so much less in that moment when you're listening to the crying. Okay, so that's it. Those are the questions. I hope that you enjoyed it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below so that you don't miss more videos. I usually don't do videos like this so much as I do videos about nutrition and mom life and natural living and recipes and things like that. So definitely join me for those. I'd love to see you for those videos. In the meantime, friends, live it well, because
you only live once.
Yes. All right. Have a good one. Bye. Thanks, babe.
You gotta pay me for this shit.